I can already see this is going to be a massive problem, but we're just going to have to push through. I need to change something in this today, and that something is this trap, because the one that's in there currently, it is not anti-siphon. This one is. That's the extra bit there. Because what's happening is when the toilet gets flushed, it pulls the water through. Look, I'll show you. I'll flush this, and you can watch the water move down there. Now imagine you've done a big load and then you flush it through. It just wants to pull that water off. It just basically sucks it out. Then all of the smells come through. So that's the reason why I need to get this off today and put the anti-siphon trap on. Here's my little supervisor. Did a good job. Now it is only a short run. It's just literally outside this wall. We're on the outside. This is the vent pipe. Obviously the bidet is the other side of it, and it's connected, I assume, right underneath the floor, and that's where the problem is. You see, I don't know exactly how they've joined it up underneath the floor, but I know from obviously having this toilet off, they wasn't very good at plumbing. So bidets are basically like a sink. It's just lowered down so you can wash your bum. In which case, this is a basin waste. I can already see, can you see that white bit down there? He's used silicone on the actual threads. So I'm just wondering what nightmares I'm going to uncover once I whack this off. I just really hope it's going to be an easy job. So let's start cutting this bad boy out. It's worth noting that I am a normal bloke, just a DIY. I'm not a tradesman. I've just got a brain. Okay, I can't get it off. Let's reconvene in a few weeks. Back on the bidet. I've been here for an hour already. I've already got all of the silicone off. I've got about an hour left to get it in and to silicone it as well. Now this is the pipework that existed. This is too shallow and it's not anti-siphon. If you had a deeper trap, you wouldn't necessarily need an anti-siphon. It depends on your pipework down here. Now, that is a short run. It should be fine in theory, because that's a 110 pipe, that's the reducer, and then it goes down to a little one of these. It should be fine if it wasn't for that. So you need a deeper trap, which I've got now, but this one is a bit too long. I also need to deal with this mechanism for the actual plug. So that's kind of in the way. I don't necessarily need to use these, I don't think, but I might do, just to make it a little bit easier, shifting it in. That's the difficulty with these. The closed back pans, you can't see what the fuck's happened. So I should be able to do it okay without it leaking. Fingers crossed. I need to reduce it by about 20 mil. So I need to take off that. This isn't technically the right size, it's my pipe slice, but I just squeeze it like that and it will come out. There we go, that'll do. It's gone a little bit screwy. Okay, now I'm going to go with this. That's going to go there. Right, now I need something that comes out here and then goes that way. Okay, so we've done some head scratching and offer. Hello, monkey. No, sit. Back. If I'm going with that trap, that means that I've got a couple of choices, because the way that this is sitting, I can't use this. I could use that. I would have to face that the other way and then flip all the way around in the flexi to come down here. So it's basically going to come out about here. The other choice that I've got is get these like that. It goes too far over here, so I need to cut these down and then I need to go solid straight into the grommet thing, which is there. So we're going to do it in solid. Hopefully I'll be able to drop it in and it will seal properly. Right, so hopefully that is going to go in the right place. I've just done a bit of guesswork. Either you've got the knack or you haven't. That needs to fit in now. I'm going to dry fit it first, and I'll solvent weld that. Hopefully it's in the right place. I'm going to have to pull out the bung as well. Oh, that's not even the right size one. Yeah, it's loose, look. That's for a 42. This is 32. No, 40 mil or 42. I can't remember. What is solvent weld pipe again? It's impossible. It's fucking impossible. You can't see it. Fucking ridiculous. I've made that pipe longer there. Right, has that gone in or not? That's just twisting, isn't it? Right, fuck it. We're going Flexi Supreme. Turn our back round that way, put the long Flexi on, so it's going that way, and then comes back down, and then I can attach it on the bottom here, and hopefully it won't fail on that. So I'll push the pipe down. We're just going to see if it reaches, and then I can do it all together. Arthur, can you pass me that block of wood? We need to test if it's going to leak before we actually put it down, or even connect up the other pipes. That's the trouble with these things, you can't see. I've put about 20 litres through. It looks like that's not going to leak. So now I just need to do up the flexes. When I say flexes, I mean the tap flexes. Well, I don't know how I'm going to do that. So somehow I need to do them nuts up. If you're ever doing this, make sure that the rubber washers are still in there. Okay, we should be there. Best spanners ever. Done them up. Right, lessons. If you're going to get a bidet, I don't understand why they're totally necessary. Don't get one that's close back. Don't get a pop-up tap thing here, because that just gets in the fucking way. If you're going to do your waste, don't put it at the back like that, because you've got a fucking bar there. Put it in your wall or that way. Yeah, but in general, just don't put them in. Use a wet wipe if you're that fussed. Okay, we're going to turn the valves on. Hopefully I get no water pissing out. I think I need to back these off a little bit, otherwise if you turn the tap on full blast, you just get it all over the floor. Yeah. No leaks. No leaks. No leaks. Definitely not the best install, but you have to do what you have to do. The problem that I've got slight at the moment, remember I said this bit on the long one was a little bit thinner. In an ideal world, I would have put that in the ground, and then the space around it is free. Because it was thinner, I had to put it up at the trap, and then this end is the one that goes over the pipe, and because the nut is bigger and this bar is in the way, that's why it kind of clunks when it pushes past it. Not the best situation. Arthur, wash your butt. Wash your butt. Come. The thing that's shocking about that, a professional done that in the first place, and that trap was definitely too shallow. I think I would have got away with not having an anti-siphon on it, just with a deeper trap to stop the water getting pulled through and then that smell coming out. But the smell might have been coming out of that loose grommet as well. Flexi, not the best solution in the world, but it's got the job done.